Hello, it's Simone. Look at this mess. This is my desk. The lamp is shaking because I am using something new. I'm trying to figure out how to do that best. These 30 inks, 30 days videos have made me really want to film. But I don't really know what to talk about. So I thought, let's do snippets from my desk where I just randomly talk about all the things while cleaning up my desk. Putting away this Siron sticker maker. I used this to run my, I can't find anything, to run my numbers from 30 inks through, which are right here. I put them here. This is a Tomoe River paper that I put through there, and so this is basically sticker paper now. I can remove those here, and then this is the sticky side. It works really great for that purpose for me, so that's what I'm using. I also put this in here because when I watched Leanne's video about her setup of her new traveler's notebook, I remembered I had this folder, and she said that this would help with this knot, which is really interesting. I have not experienced any trouble with knots in my traveler's notebooks in a long time, but with this one, for some reason, I can feel it when writing. And that's so weird to me because I wonder why that happens. So I'm glad this is almost over. Only 5 more pages. Yes, I'm gonna finish this soon because then I'm going to put this one in. This is the notebook that I just recently reviewed on the channel. That was a video that I had filmed for over a year. But since that video, I realized that I really enjoy journaling in this standard size traveler's notebook format. And so I cut it down myself. I feel like there is not a lot of, it's not super neat. It is straight, to me, at least it looks straight. But there is you can see some edges, and the way I did this, or here, if I look at it from here, there is some wobbly things right here, but that works for me. So I cut it down, and then the cover is not very suitable to be cut down. And I had just received a Happy Mail package from my friend Amy, where she used this wrapping paper to package the gift that she sent me. And I really loved the texture. I loved how it looked when I just put it on here, and it's crinkled and looks used. So I just used my regular glue stick, which is right over here, to cover this notebook. And I folded these in. It's still flexible enough. There's no, how do you say that? Sometimes when you cover notebooks in paper, it like stands up like this because there's so much tension. Not with this one. And so I'm excited to move into this one. I have come to realize that I don't like unlined or plain paper. That's what I mean, blank paper. But the 30 inks 30 days has shown me that I'm also not really comfortable using grid paper or any dot or regular grid. I'm really craving lines at the moment, and so this notebook has lines, and I'm really looking forward to it. I hope my pens will work on that. But why did we get here? I wanted to clean up my desk. I'm confused. So I'm excited to move out of this and then move in here with this notebook. And what I will probably go do is just put the elastic right here. That's how I had my old one, and it worked out really well. And because this is going to be so thick, hopefully I will be able to break in this notebook a little bit more. As you can see, can you? This is the olive one. It's the newest in my collection, and I really like the leather, that it is so stiff, but maybe that's why the elastic knot is so noticeable, because it doesn't like go in here, if that makes sense. Makes sense. It's so stiff that this can't sink into the leather somehow. Maybe if I do this, you can clearly see that I am not shy with getting scratches on this. I think this olive leather is prone, and so looks much better when it has scratches on here. I like that it doesn't have a print. I just moved from my Diners TN into this one because I was really looking for something plain. And I like how, to me, this looks perfect. This teal references this light blue, blue-gray elastic. I like the silver on here, and I like how it plays with the olive. This is just beauty to me, to my eyes. And so I carry this basket, this one here, it's huge, around with me from my table to my couch when I'm couch journaling. Where do these go? Where's the notebook that I'm using this with? Like, this whole thing is a freaking mess. Not here. There's lots of pens right over here. The area is really small that I'm, oh, yep, I found it. So here is my pen case. There's one pen missing. This is a new pen that I have a video up on my channel. It's very light compared to the really heavy Pilot Vanishing Point. This Namiki Vanishing Point reminds me more of a Decimo, even though I don't own one, but from what people tell about these, I swapped the nib units. So the original nib unit from here is in here, and this nib unit is here. And I have currently 12 pens inked. This is 11. Number 12 must be somewhere right here. And so the way that I close this is by putting one on the inside right here, and then this one right on the outside here. And then it actually closes. And on my Discord server, we just talked about our favorite pen cases. And I have to say that currently it's this one, and which is really weird because I bought this without, I wanted the aqua, the turquoise one, the really new turquoise one. This is new too. Don't know what this is called. I would call this desert rose, maybe antique rose. It's a pink, the brownish pink, like opera rose from Teranishi. That's what I think of when I look at this leather case. And I bought it at the pen show because it was one of the last ones that were left at Venice. And because I wanted one. I wanted one for a long time. And so I said, I don't care. I want to take this home now. Even if it's not my favorite color, but it turns out I really love this color, and I really love the pen case. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. Because it's so small and compact, all of these pens fit in here. And the other favorite pen case that I have, I hope it's in here. Ooh, I'm almost dropping. No. Where is it though? Is my, oh, I remember. I put those in a different place in my desk. My Rickshaw Sinclair. It's total toss up between those. I think if your pens are very chunky. None of them, especially when you have many inked, are suitable. Or you shouldn't put that many in here because this is very tight. You can see it feels very under pressure. Maybe that's the right word. But I like putting a 2-pen sleeve. I haven't tried. Let me get this up a little further. So we're out a little bit further. Move away. I have a 3-pen sleeve, but I haven't tried putting one in here yet. Is this all the way open? Yes. Let's see if that would work. No. It would be fun if this would fit in here, but I guess it's the same width, and then with the binding here, it doesn't fit. So I can fit in here. There's 12 pens in here, and I think I can fit in 12 here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, 11, 12, or even 10, 11, 12. 11, 12 is stretching it a lot, especially when my pens are thin, which I don't really like thin pens. I think you could get away with 12 in here. I used to put 10 to 12 in here, and then have your special pens in the separate nooks and the not so precious ones right here, and then maybe one here and one here if you're not afraid of the zipper. But actually, if you look at this, the zipper doesn't even touch your pen. So I really enjoy both of those. There's great choices. What I have found is my friend, wrong. This one goes away, this one stays. My friend lent me this rickshaw pen roll. Maybe it's because it's only 6 pens in here that I'm not really drawn to it, but I think that the pen roll isn't for me. So there you go. That's one that I'm not really drawn to. So what I decided to do is put all the pens that I'm going to de-stash soon in here, and then maybe copy Sarah from Ginger Peachy Pens and make a video and to share what I'm selling and sell those. And then I'm just keeping them in here because I'm not really intending to use the pen roll, and I can just put it in flat into my desk drawer. And when I give it back, I'm just gonna say thanks for letting me try this. But I was going to clean up, which is not really working. Let me put the pens in the thing. I think you saw the currently inked video. I haven't really written in here with all the new pens yet. Did I? Have I? No, I haven't put this here, and I haven't put this one here. This is a lovely combination. I love that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm using this, and I'm currently planning on using one of the Hobonichi Hons for 2024, and I'm like, maybe this is too small. Maybe I don't want to use a small notebook like that. Second guessing myself because I'm still, what I want to do is do everything in here, but all the dirty stuff, like, do I like this? Do I not like this? What is happening here? All of those. How does this write? Is it writing? Is it flowing? I'm still doing it here. So I'm confused. Where will I do this? I will probably have pages left. It would be fun if all of those things were in here. But I can't really bring myself because this is neat and nice and tidy. And I don't want to put stuff in here that's dirty. But I think I should. What do you think? So these go in here. That's why I pulled this one out, put this on my Rasco card over here. And then my friend sent me a package. My friend Katharina from Germany sent me a package with a pen, with this pen. And I really don't know if you can see this in here. Let me try and see if I can. Wow. It looks like is there dried ink in here? It looks like glue. And I was trying to gently, I can't even remove this. So I have read about these, and I heard that these nibs are just like the regular dip nibs that just rust over time. And I can actually, if you look at this, there's also some black ink in here. So maybe she already filled it. She also said she couldn't make it work. But if this is glue, then I am not really sure how that is going to work out. Let's zoom back out. I just read about these, and somebody said you could make this yourself, and these are so expensive, and it's just a regular Jinhao X750. I was trying to dip it, but for some reason, again, I cannot open my Waterman Serenity Blue ink, so I'm just not going to. So I guess I'm flushing this first, but then it's wet. So the question is, when it's wet, is it going to rust on me? Should I even clean this? I don't know. I'm going to put it aside for now. There's also an inner cap, which is interesting. I don't think I own any X7 450s. I like the sound. It's very heavy. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this at the moment. Then this is my rag that I'm using. I don't bleach it or anything. I just sometimes throw it through the washing machine. And I feel like it's so full. And this goes in my desk drawer. I folded it the wrong way. There we go. I use this to wipe everything, not just my ink, also when I'm drawing. And then I decided I have been meaning to support Maike from Cat Collage Club for the longest time. And I watched her video yesterday with all the cat costumes. And I think those are so cute. And so what I really liked, I don't know if she says she does bigger and smaller characters so that you can put them in different journals every month. But she has started this month to put all the small ones on extra sheets. So you don't have to print the big and the small characters, which I really like. And I didn't know how it would work, but it's basically the same as when you subscribe to Patreon. You can have access to all the previous collage sheets from, I think, this is the first month of the third year. So she has 24 full Cat Collage Club sheets on there, and you have access to all of them when you subscribe. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it was 6 or 7 sheets that she had there, and they are $9 per month. And it's a subscription, so it auto-renews. However, you can cancel at any time. And so I decided I'm going to support her for 2 months. The reason why I was so hesitant all the time is because I have so many embellishments and I'm getting so much. So if I subscribe for a long time, I would have so many collage sheets that I would never be able to use. So I decided, why am I just not going to support these 2 months? I really like this month. And then because I have access and I can look through all of them, I feel like $9 for like 2 years worth feels a little little. And so I'm going to support her in November as well, and then I'm going to cancel. And I'm really going to be picky, not because I don't like any of her things. I think she is brilliant and she does an amazing job, but because I have so many embellishments, so I don't want to add too much. So I'm just going to look through whatever looks nice, like I was going to use this, I'm going to download, and I'm not going to download like all the months, even though I have access to them, because what good is that material sitting on my computer? I will never look at these files. And so I actually just printed them on white paper, and I will cut them out and either use my sticker maker thing or just use glue. Really don't have a problem with that. But this one is the one that won me over. The owl hat, I just couldn't. I can't even. And then, like, if I look closer, I really like the witch with the cat on the hat. I really like this frame. I love the mushrooms, of course, because mushrooms, so there's mushroom costume. And I love this one. And I like this guy. I feel like she should call him Professor. And then this one looks nice. Oh, I really like her style, her whimsical style. It totally fits my bill. I want to use them all, but I'm never really able to use all of the things. So, well. So this one I want to, where do I put this? Because I need to cut it out. And so I'm able to put it in here. And I'm still, I think what is happening, oh, wow, I put glue on the page. What is happening is the fact that I think Brittany, every time there is an A between the Brit and E, I have a really hard time. I know that it's Brittany, but I just, because I know the A is there, I feel like it needs to be pronounced differently. Brittany from Carrots and Olives said on her 30 Inks 30 Days review that she loved participating in the challenge. And I think it's different if you're participating for your own good or if you're planning on making content from it. It's more pressure to have your daily video, and then you need to, what if you do something? Like I went camping on that weekend, so I was like I felt so pressured. I pressured myself. Nobody else did, just me, to have at least the video filmed until that Wednesday, because I can't film Monday, Tuesday. So I was putting so much stress on myself that I missed out on other things that brought me joy during the month. And again, Discord. We talked about this on our Discord, and it's basically, I went into a hyper focus with 30 Inks 30 Days, and the only thing that I did was survival mode. So I made sure I was fed, I slept, I went to work, my kids got to the places they needed to go, but I didn't do anything else. What would be amazing is, and that's just probably not going to happen for people who create content and who have other responsibilities in their life, is that they then have a well-balanced life outside of that. It's not survival and hyper-focus. It would be cool if it was, I'm doing all the pleasurable things that bring me joy and that bring balance to my life, plus the hyper-focus. That's not how hyper-focuses work, unfortunately. So last night, because I got Happy Mail on Monday, my friend Katharina, as I said, she sent me the fountain pen, and she also sent me some art supplies and stickers. Here's the card. Life is what happens while you're making other plans. And so she sent these stickers. This one is huge. I wonder, what if I put this right here? I don't really enjoy the big white thing around, so maybe I just do this while I talk. And so I decided, yes, last night, instead of journaling in my long form journal, I'm going to just try these things and swatch them in my journal just so that I can get away from the fear of the blank page. Because of the fact that I was participating and hyper-focusing on 30 Inks 30 Days, I didn't really do anything else. I just said I was in survival mode and hyper-focus. So my whole life revolved around 30 Inks. I filmed, I transcribed, I made food, I edited videos, I made reels, I made posts for Instagram, I made titles, and that's about all I did. And I did long form journal about some thoughts, and I went through my long form journal earlier this week, and the only week that I still need to, I think, is this one. Yep. And I put with my blue pen, blue color, put in what I did, so I would be able to go back and just copy from here. So the basically the memories aren't lost-ish. But I decided, so for the first week, mostly I don't remember but what I did because I was so obsessed with 30 Inks 30 Days, and that is basically the whole month. So I put some washi tape that I removed from some Happy Mail. I made a list as well. So I put that here, and then I remembered, oh, I also did this, and I also did this, put some stickers, and decided, this is what it is. But then I still want to fill in all of these weeks. And because I had such a hard time getting over that fear that I wouldn't be able to fill these pages, I have already let this week go by. I was finished with 30 Inks 30 Days, I think on the Saturday. Not sure, maybe the Sunday. And so I had all of this week to recover from 30 Inks, and I didn't fill anything in because I just felt I just needed a breather. I felt so exhausted. I didn't want to touch anything on my desk. Ugh, not cool. And so I let another week go by without filling in my weekly journal, and I know I really missed filling in my journal. So I realized, wow, I miss this. I really enjoy this, even though I have been doing this this is the second year that I finished a full year. Is that correct? Well, I have huge gaps now, but this is the second year in a row where I'm actually, it looks like it right now, I'm actually finishing both journals in the same year. So that's so cool. And so sometimes when we do things over and over again, the same year, same journal, same thing, I sometimes get bored, and I'm like, do I need to switch it up? What if another journal would be more fun? Do I really want to do this? I have this weird idea that, again, Maike from Cat Collage Club does daily journaling in a Hobonichi A6. Looks so good. There's more space. She has a lot of white space, and it looks so good. Which, if I want to fill in all the things that I want, my style is more full, I would say. And so I would probably, if I wanted to do something very similar, I would have to switch to a different book. But then, I really enjoy this. And I'm not stressed by the fact that there's this one. Okay, let's say this is done. This is done. 1, 2, 3 spreads are empty. I can, I think, catch up with those without stressing myself out over this. And I feel compelled to do this. If I had a daily journal, I would miss 11 to 30 is 28 plus 1, 29. I would have to fill in 29 days. Is that correct? Did I just do something wrong? 11, 9, 19, 20. Sorry. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. So I would have to fill in 20 pages. They're not really big, but this is very taunting. Like 1 to 20, that's like a lot. I don't know if I would be able to recover in a daily journal from a month like this. And so I'm really glad that, first of all, I really want to get back in here. I just don't really know how to. And the other thing is that I am enjoying this process. I think this is the right format for me so that I can enjoy other things as well. What I noticed is I don't want to lock myself into having just one single journal that I'm working on that consumes. What is happening here? Hello? This has never happened before. Okay, show and tell. So to get over the fear of this, I should actually just hop in here. Did I have this open too long? Okay, this is October 4th. I don't know when you're going to see this, and it's already 32 minutes, so I guess I'm going to stop soon, even though I haven't even finished this pen just stopped writing for some weird reason. Oh, I just remembered. This is, I'm getting from one thing to the other. I need to talk to you. Maybe I should do daily videos all the time. This is Platinum Carbon Black, and I have a set of, I think, 5 extra fine Nemosine nibs from Birmingham Pen Co. on the way. On the way is a little bit exaggerating because it hasn't been shipped yet. And I feel like I'm butchering this, so I need to see how I'm going to be able to. Maybe it's the waxy texture of the whatever this is. This is the Woody Stabilo Woody 3-in-1. What can it all do? 3-in-1. And I used this golden one. That's other art supplies that my friend sent me. So she sent over these Stabilos. And then she also sent over this one, but I was afraid to use this in here because first of all, I didn't know where and what to do with it. And then I was afraid it would bleed through. And then she sent over these 3 watercolors. These are Cutman. And then these 2 gouache. And this one is like so bright. And then this one is raw sienna. I really like that color. So I'm thinking maybe I should go around here as well. Maybe I should. Oh, this is because there we can see what I'm doing wrong. Where was I stuck? Yes. So I purposefully refrained from ordering inks. First of all, getting the ink vent. I don't really need any more new inks because I have so much ink. I should film one of those today too. Swatching videos. I have so many ink samples that I haven't swatched from friends. And, well, you know, it's okay. It's not my best work. Maybe I can rescue it somehow. And I purposefully didn't order any inks because I heard that it took so long for shipping. And I thought it's because they make the inks, but for some reason, my nibs haven't shipped yet. And I want to explore some document inks with different Twisbies that I still have without nibs. So I need nibs to be able to use those document inks. You know what I'm going to write here? These are the playground testing. And then I will just use, this is a nice idea. I really like this. So I will just use pens that I'm testing, that something is wrong, that I need to figure out what is happening. We'll put that on here and following pages. Like that idea. So yeah, but they haven't shipped yet. I ordered them in the middle of September. And not that I'm like, that I need them, but I almost forgot that I ordered them. I don't really know where to put all of this, actually. Need to add it to my watercolor tin. What am I going... I want to also... It's starting to look like fall outside. And so I want to... I was thinking of maybe using these gouaches to draw something. I haven't really explored gouache, actually. Oh, is this full? I guess so. Because I won't be able to add this here. Let me check this out. Yep, there's some more space. So I have, what was this? Payne's Gray. There is, I think this is also supposed to be Payne's Gray, but this is from a different brand. What brand is it? Payne's Gray from VG. VG is Van Gogh. They're supposed to be student grade, and Cotman is also a student grade from Winsor & Newton. And then I have this Hunter's Green. Where would this go? Probably, maybe I'll put it right here. I don't know. And then the last one is Raw Sienna, and that's a brown. And I think I'm just going to 1, 2, 3. This is very red. And I'm going to put it right in between here. Like that. This is my full, complete watercolor palette. I think this is all the half pans that I have. Either these were obviously not filled by me. These were gifted to me by my friend Amy. And some of them are store-bought. This one, well, these 3. This one is from my old Cotman watercolor palette. This one as well. But this includes all the ones that I can pour. Well, this one is also not pouring. But it also comes loose. Because I really want to fill my art toolkit, little teeny tiny things, pans with watercolors. And maybe I should also try and use these gouaches. I know that you're supposed to use these more with from the tube, but I'm like not that organized that I could pull that off all the time. So I'm trying. I decided I'm just going to start from here today, or actually last night, and then when I have the inspiration, I'm going back and just filling in things. Or when I remember, oh yeah, I have quite a lot of ephemera that I want to stick in here. So I'm just going to fill that in as I go along. And then big stickers always help. What else is there to talk about? So this goes over to the art supplies. I think I made a printable from the date numbers that I just showed you. And for some reason in my printer, it was made to print on the back as well, which I mean, you can't really see through it, but it's unfortunate that it happened. I made a big and a small one, and these are available on my Ko-fi. I am not making these available to buy. But they are available for subscribers. So if you are a subscriber to my Ko-fi, you get these. They're included in your subscription. And it doesn't really matter which tier you sign up for. You can download them at every tier. So I really like that I created a tangible product from that 30 inks 30-day experience. I really like how these scanned. Unfortunately, shimmer inks don't scan very well. This is a shimmer, this one too, I think. Was that all? This one is a shimmer ink too, but it didn't look like a shimmer ink, and I think either this or this one as well. So yeah, I made a big and a small one, so you can choose which one you want to use. And I decided that if I'm making this printable, I make it the way that I would love to use it. And I really like the texture of the graph paper. So I made it so that you can fuzzy cut around this, or you just cut around in a square or a rectangle and then put it in your journal, and then you already have that graph texture, which I love. So is there anything? I'm not done cleaning up my desk yet, but I feel like I'm at 41 minutes, 47, 41. And I should end this video right now. I think what I'm just going to do is put this up, share this with my Ko-fi members. That's another perk that you get, is you get to view videos early without ads included until it goes up to, it publishes for regular YouTube subscribers. And I will continue working on my lovely desk. And you know what I'm gonna need to do? I need to pack up the giveaways, because that day has passed and people have contacted me. Thank you so much for chatting with me. I feel like I don't have people here that love the same things as I do. So I never get to talk to people about these weird things that I hyper-focus, that I obsess on, and my family appreciates that I'm enthusiastic about something, but they just don't get it. Yeah. Goodbye. See you soon.